Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time joining us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the ZX family. As you guys can see by the title of today's video, I will be doing an inspo tutorial. This is just going to be me talking through my university experience and hopefully inspiring somebody who is losing hope out there that you can do it and you're gonna conquer. So as you guys can see, I am first going to be talking to you guys about this really great wig. Funny story, I was supposed to be wearing this wig for my graduation, but it didn't work out in the end, and so I ended up wearing my long wig. So I wanted to actually show you guys how I would have styled it and just give you guys a bit of info on this wig if you guys want to purchase it. It is from Afsister wig. You guys know I've worked with Afsister many a times in the past. It is a wet and wavy texture, and it is in the density 180%, length 20 inches. Beautiful curl pattern. I haven't actually tried wet and wavy before, and I really love it. I'm just going to show you guys how I style this hair and how I lay it down. You will kind of see the whole process throughout the video kind of unfold. This is not going to be me teaching you how to do the makeup look or teaching you guys how to lay your wigs. It's just gonna be me talking through my experiences, and as I said, just trying to inspire somebody, trying to, you know, light a fire up your bouquet and just let you know that it may be hard, the road may be long, but at the end of the day, you will conquer and you're going to be fine. So basically, for me, I started my journey in 2016. I was in first year in 2016. If you guys didn't know, I went to the University of Cape Town. That is where I'm from, and that is where I chose to go to university. In terms of options for university, I honestly only was considering going to either UCT or WITS, but I do think I was a little bit nervous to relocate and up and move my life. So fresh out of high school, and also my mom was not trying to have me in Big Bag Joburg. To be really honest with you guys, she honestly doesn't even feel comfortable with me being here now, but she's more open to it because obviously, you know, I'm a big girl, you know, I do what I want. But honestly guys, 2016 was a really amazing year for me. I had so much fun if we're talking about the university experience itself, but academically things were really shaky for me in the beginning. So if you guys didn't know, I had initially applied to study for a business science, and that is more in the commerce section of life. And I was not somebody who was strong with maths or anything like that. So me choosing to do commerce was like an actual joke, like it was an actual joke. So when I'd applied at UCT, I applied for Biz Sci and BA. So I thought, you know, kind of the whole way through matric, I'm going to be doing business science. That's going to be my life. But then when results came out and I got everything and I got into both, my sister kind of told me like, babes, like commerce is hard and I find it challenging, but like if you really want to do it, but like I'm telling you, like it's difficult, and I know you do struggle with maths, so kind of I'm just letting you know. And honestly, I did take her advice to heart, and I was like, she's actually really right. I did not want to struggle the way I did in high school, and more specifically in matric with mathematics. I was not willing to do that. It really took a toll on my mental. It just really was a really tough year for me, matric, in terms of that aspect of my life. And I was doing quite well throughout my matric and grade 11. I did really well. I ended up passing matric with 5 distinctions. I was really proud of myself, and I was just like, I need to do something that I think that I can really enjoy, but sort of also be able to make a living out of, you know what I'm saying? So when I started my BA in first week of school, guys. So with BA, what happens is that you have sort of an orientation where they kind of take you through all the courses that they have on offer. And literally, guys, first week of school, now this is after that week where you actually like solidify this, what I'm doing. I literally, guys, changed my courses every single day. So you have this thing where you can go to your lecture, and if you decide in that first week, I don't want to do this, you can change it. I literally changed every single week. I had signed up for ecos, I had signed up for economic history, I had signed up for gender, I had signed up for literally every single thing. And I ended up in my first semester, guys, weirdest thing, I was doing politics, I was doing psychology, I was doing media as well. And then I can't remember what the last one is. I think I was doing gender studies as well. I literally was all over the place. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was really, really stressed. My mom was really, really stressed as well, because she was like, you don't look like you actually know what you're doing. You look like you're just at varsity kind of meandering your way through, which is not really what I did sign you up for, my darling. And she was absolutely right. Even me doing psychology, guys, I thought I wanted to do organizational psychology. I did psychology for the first semester, and I struggled. You guys have no idea how hard I had to push. I'm talking like I was there with my textbooks trying to learn biology when I hadn't even done biology since grade 9. I didn't know anything about bio, about the brain, and about the human body and all of that stuff. I knew absolutely nothing. I had to teach myself and grind and grind. It was really, really tough. But luckily for me, I had a roommate, Liago. You guys would have met her in previous vlogs that I've done. She is a med student, so she was also able to help me in that regard. But it was really, really difficult for me. But I ended up pushing through, and your girl got a first. It was my only first, guys, in first semester, a subject that I actually thought I was going to fail. I got a first, and it was my only first. I was really, really proud of myself. Then in the next semester, I decided to drop psychology like it was hot, because I was just like, I don't think I can actually do this for my entire degree. Like, I cannot, this can't be my portion. I don't love it enough. And hearing about like things like honors and the fact that so few people actually get into honors for psychology because it's so competitive. And I was like, if I need to get into honors for something, it needs to be something that I love, so that I can actually push myself and, you know, do well in it. So second semester was good. First year was nice. Then came second year. Now second year, this is when I already had my YouTube channel. So I was really feeling fulfilled in that part of my life. I really felt comfortable and, you know, sort of happy with my varsity experience for the most part for first semester. So that was really, really great for me. I was doing things that I enjoyed. I had dropped politics because politics was also something that I thought I really wanted to do when I came in. And then I saw, you know, kind of the people that I was, let me not say the people, but to be honest, the people played a factor. I saw that there were a lot of people who were serious about politics, and, you know, they would go out of their way to go and research it and do all of that stuff. And I'm like, I'm really not that invested in politics enough to the point where I think I can take it and really, really enjoy it and want to do a job where I'm doing the stuff or using the knowledge that I'm learning here. I was like, it's really, really not beneficial for me. And that's when I decided that, okay, media is definitely going to be one of my majors. Then I was still deciding between sociology and gender studies, but I was like, I'm going to take them both till the end and then kind of decide when I get to where I'm going. So then, so as I said, second year, first semester was G-rate. I had a really, really great time. Then second semester came. Guys, when I tell you, wow, second semester, second year was just... guys, I was actually playing. I had an amazing time. Like, I was literally out, let's not even say to the clubs, I was just out having fun, living my best 20-year-old life every single week. And I want you to know that I'm not telling you this as an encouragement. That was honestly an extreme sport, because academics were shishi. They were litmus Christmas. There were times, guys, where honestly I didn't sleep. Like, that is when I started and found my relationship with Snape 2C. Now, if I haven't told you guys about Snape 2C, this is the place that Snape 2C and Hlanganani is a 24-hour library at UCT. Those two places saw me, guys. Do you know when I say they saw me? They really saw me in second year. That's when we really bonded and we really, really formed a relationship, because I was literally there from the night till the next day. The birds were chirping. They were singing to me so nicely, because I was actually at the bottom, and I always that was a mess. That was the first time I think I'd ever handed in an assignment late, having a late on my assignments. It was actually a bit of a mess, but I pushed through it. That's one thing I will say about myself, guys, is that I am somebody who, even if I'm at the bottom of the bar, I'm talking B10, B100, you know, when you have to actually push the lift to go to a B10, literally the basement of the bottom, I will always be able to push through it, because at the core of who I am, and I feel like I developed this sort of work ethic and just realization that not doing well is not an option. In high school, I was really pushed. I pushed myself, and I'm always able to push myself because I know like failing was just not an option. Like it was not in my vocab, and I really, and as much as I used to faff and do nonsense, I really wanted to do well, which was actually the thing that made absolutely no sense to anyone. It didn't make any sense to me either. So I really was able to push myself to my core. I also just want to put in a little tip here, but guys, honestly, anything that you're going through, don't ever trick yourself into believing that you can't make it through and that you can't push yourself, because that is what will hold you back and set you back in life. The reward is always worth it. You'll never ever regret pushing yourself to your fullest potential. I do promise you that. So yeah, that was a really great year for me. I had a lot of fun. I feel like that's when I really lived my full university experience to its fullest. And then came my third year in university. So first semester, I will say, let me not even say first semester, I'll say the whole year for me had a lot of drama. It was very it weighed a lot on my heart. Third year, in as much as it was very tough and challenging academically, emotionally, and things that were happening in my personal life, it was just really a lot. You know, people who weren't even factors in my life were trying to factor in. You know, it was just a lot. It was draining. It was exhausting mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. But I do think that end of second semester, beginning of third year is really where I was able to tap into my spirituality a lot and kind of just, you know, really live up to that quote about let go and let God. You know, sometimes I really felt that I wasn't in control of my emotions and about a lot of things that were happening around me. And so I really I just, you know, went into my shell, and I was just like, this is out of my control. Let me not bother myself and worry myself about things that I can't control. I can't control other people. I can't control how people react to things. I can't control a lot of things. So I'm just going to have to be within myself and trust God and trust the fact that, you know, I'm going to make it through anything that life pushes on me. I'm going to make it through anything that I think I can't make it through, because I have God on my side. Everything that was happening was just, it was a lot. It was really a lot. But first semester went relatively well considering. Honestly, I think I did, you know, as well as I could. First semester. Second semester came, things were so much more difficult. I was having problems, just, I don't even know what to say it was and pinpoint one specific thing. Like, I just felt like everything was going wrong all at once. My major, which was media and writing, I had a really tough tutor, and my tutor was honestly, I feel like she just didn't want to see me pass. She just did not want to see me make it into honors, and I couldn't understand why she was being this way, because I was like, you know, I need to make it into honors. You know, I need to finish this degree. Like, you know, a lot is weighing on this semester specifically, so I don't understand why you're doing these things. It was really tough for me. I worked my buttocks off in that class. Even after the lectures were over, I had to go speak to supervisors and things like that to try and, you know, get the best possible mark, because I just did not feel comfortable with my tutor or the way she was marking my work. So that was really annoying. Also, I had things that were happening in my personal life. My mom and my brother were broken into in our house, and that really weighed heavily on my heart. I really didn't even know, like, how am I gonna deal with this? It was something that I thought about constantly. Even after it happened, I thought about it literally every single day. It was really hard for me to sleep at night, which was really tough, because obviously I had many assignments and many tests and things like that. Okay, no tests, to be honest, we didn't have any tests, but I had a lot of assignments and testing situations in my courses, and it was just really tough for me to, like, be calm at any single point. I was so jumpy all the time. Anytime anyone would call me, I would literally shake from my core. Like in my heart, I was so unsettled. It was honestly like, it was the worst. It was the worst thing like that happened to me in varsity, honestly. And I hate that it had to happen, you know, at the most important part of my life. I was obviously applying to do honors at different universities. Or honors programs. I had applied at UCT, had applied at WITS, and I had applied at UJ. No one was getting back to me. I cried, guys. I'm not even joking. I probably cried every day, and I'm not even saying this to be dramatic. For the last few weeks of my degree, I probably cried. I cried all the time. I would come home from a day of studying or a day of working really late, and I would just bawl my eyes out because I'd couldn't even understand how I was going to make it through this part of my life. And I knew I had to push myself, but like that is really where I had to tap into my spirituality even more and just be like, God, my guy, like things are not going well for me. I need you to come through. I need you to save me. Even when I went home after VAC, I did not feel confident. That was the first time I went home after VAC. I knew for a fact that I would pass everything, but how well would I pass it? Would I pass it well enough to get firm offers from my place that I applied to? A lot of my friends were getting firm offers, which made me feel even more insecure. And I'd honestly never ever gone through a period where I was very unsure about what I was going to do. I don't know if I was going to work. Am I going to get into varsity? Like, what am I going to do? I was talking to my sister all the time, like, dude, things are awful. Like, I'm crying every day because things are a mess. But having my sister with me was really, really helpful, especially second year, third year, because she really, really, sorry, it was just third year, I'm lying. It was just third year, but she really, really helped me just get through my really emotional phases. I could have never made it through varsity without her. So Peter, if you're watching this, shout out to you. But as you guys can see, basically to wrap this up, at the end of the day, we made it through. We conquered. We are here. We are at WITS studying our honors in media studies or whatever. I just wanted to leave you guys with this. The journey to get to where you want to go in life is going to be hard. There are going to be challenges. They're going to be really high highs. They're going to be very low lows. But when you get to your low lows, make sure that you have people around you that are going to lift you up. Make sure you have a structure, whether it is God, whether it is your family, whether it is your friends, whether it is whoever it is in your life. Just make sure you have people who you can really, really count on, and that people that are going to lift you up. People are going to make sure that you don't stay down for long. People make sure that you're motivated, people that give you the right advice, and people that really, really have your best interests at heart. I really, really think that was what kept me grounded and what kept me going throughout my university experience. I also just want to thank every single person that, you know, made a really, really great impact on me throughout my degree. It was an amazing time at UCT, honestly. My undergrad was fun. It was challenging. I cried. I laughed. I got really, really turned. But at the end of the day, I made it through. You're going to make it through as well. So don't ever think anyone's journey is perfect. Mine wasn't, nor will yours be. But at the end of the day, you will conquer. Just believe in yourself. Believe that God has bigger plans for you. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my little inspo tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. And I'll, of course, see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this little sort of tutorial. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, I bust down, I wanna see you bust down, bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, now break that shit down, break it down, speed it up, then slow that shit down on the cat, slow it down, bust it, bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down on the cat, bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, now break that shit down, break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the cat, slow it down, bust it. Bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down on the gang. Blue face, baby. Yeah, I'm every woman's fantasy. Mama always told me I was gonna break hearts. I guess it's her fault, stupid. Don't be mad at me, mad at me. I wanna see you bust down, bust down. Bend that shit over on the gang. Yeah, make that shit clap. She threw it back. So